Petit Angel. Card type monster. Attribute light. Types fairy normal. Level 3. Attack 600. Defense 900. A quick moving and tiny fairy. That's very difficult to hit. Card trivia Petit Angel. This monster appears in the artworks of Beckoning Light, Next to be Lost, Perfect Counter Code 123, Ray of Hope, and Sprite's Blessing. This monster has a recolored counterpart, Shining Friendship. This monster has a cyber counterpart, Cyber Petite Angel. Despite this card initially featuring a halo in its first TCG artwork and its release in Spell Ruler, it was later removed in its international release in Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. In the international version of the most video games, the halo is removed from this card's artwork. However, the international version of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelists of the Roses features this monster depicted with a crown. In place of the Halo, card appearances Petite Angel, Yu-Gi-Oh! In episode 25, Taya Gardner uses this card during her duel against Mai Valentine. She summons this card on the first turn of the duel. Mai's Harpy Lady then attacks and destroys this card. In episode 102, this card can be seen in Taya's hands during her duel against Crump. She banishes this card and Pot of Greed in order to activate the flip effect of Fire Sorcerer. This card also can be seen when Teo was building her virtual world deck for her duel against Crump. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. In episode 35, this card is one of the weak monsters that Chaz Princeton rescued from the reject well. In episode 39, this monster was one of the dual monster spirits that were having a party in Chaz's dorm room after the Dark Scorpions were defeated. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. In episode 19, this monster appeared as a dual spirit in Luna's past. In episode 48, this card was shown as a stone tablet in Torunka's backstory flashback when he explains on how the dual spirits used to live peacefully until Zeman the Ape King and his army inflicted the Minus Curse on everybody and took control of the spirit world. This card is also seen on the wall as a stone tablet in Zeman's castle as one of the prisoners trapped in stone tablets. In episode 49, this card is seen on the wall as a stone tablet in Zeman's castle as one of the prisoners trapped in stone tablets. And in episode 50, this card is seen on the wall as a stone tablet in Zeman's castle as one of the prisoners trapped in stone tablets. In episode 51, this card is seen on the wall as a stone tablet in Zeman's castle when the spirits absorbed by earthbound immortal Cthulhu were returned to their tablets and being released from their imprisonment. In episode 118, this card is shown when Yoshizo Hayashi shows his deck to Yusei Fudo. This card also appears in a flashback Yusei has when he wondered why Yoshizo's deck was full of normal monsters. In episode 119, this card is shown in Taro Yamashita's backstory, when he was shown building the deck that he and his friends would use for the World Racing Grand Prix. This card also appears in a flashback Yusei has when he notes all the monsters owned by Team Taiyo are normal monsters. In episode 120, two copies of this card appear in a flashback Jinbei Tanigawa has when he reminds himself that he and his friends believe in their battling style. This card also appears in a flashback Luna has when she notes to her friends that Team Taiyo don't have any cards for a secret strategy. This card also appears in Yusei's mind at the end of the episode. Video games. Miss Dorothy and Fonda Fontaine use this card in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force.